Okay, this is a small tour of Jesse's Highway 96, Byrdadise, and Moss Gardens. Here we go. The little neighborhood birds just love this big brush pile I have here. They almost come to life with the little birds and rodents about the edge of dark. And as you can see, I'll plant moss in almost anything. Notice I've also sort of tried to create a habitat very friendly for lizards. More for lizards. Possibly this summer we'll have raccoons and whatever drinking from the pond. Lizard logs. And yet more lizard logs. This trash can lid serves as a bird bath in the summer. More lizard havens. Basking rock. Perennials. Zebra grass, something like. Hopefully I have planted some vines, annual vines that'll cover all this and hopefully spread to this big brush pile and cover it, hopefully. And here we go down some of the paths. Just another brush pile. And here's the back path. Okay. Here we got a little moss garden. This was one of the first ones I done. Okay, here's the path going to the back of the wooded area, which will open up into a field. Here's the bigger brush pile. Picnic table. Another one for the lizards. I don't know why I'm so infatuated with lizards, but I am. This is my little terrarium. Some more moss. Being comical here. I've read somewhere that lizards really like brick piles, so maybe this will attract a few. As you can see, I had a lot of excess bricks from my old house that was on this lot, which is no longer here, but they left me a pile of bricks to help out the lizards, I guess. Okay, and I have more path down through there, but I'm not going to go there today. That'll be another day. Let's go look at some more of my moss gardens. I'm walking sort of fast. It's cold out here. Okay, I'm just backtracking here and freezing. I started this project in November while I was waiting for our mobile home to be put on the lot and set up, and this sort of gave me something to do while I was waiting for the contractors or whatever. Okay, I think this was my last moss garden that I done behind the swing, and this was actually the first one that I done in ground versus in a container. As you see, I found some old rocks from one of the houses or something. I don't know what it was, but it seems to create like a Zen type garden, Japanese garden. It's amazing how this moss can grow on these logs like this right here, but they do. And I sort of found some kind of fern growing in the woods behind the house, and made a little fern garden here behind the logs. I had never really planted any moss until we moved to this place of, I think, November, December, something like that. Anyhow, I sort of like this garden, so I sort of extended it a little bit. As you can see, you got probably about 4 different types of mosses in this area. I really like it though. Okay. This tree right here, it sort of had a rough life. Possibly it got into a tornado sometime or another. I don't know when, but it looks like it. Here's some mosses in little containers. This is just a glass, some kind of dish I found. This was actually a glass pot lid, but it serves as a good container for mosses. This was just a little container here, filled up with mosses and whatever. Yeah. Then we had a little moss bed on the other side of the entrance to the path here. This was my second one, I think. As you can see, moss is sort of neat. I really like it. Low, very, very low maintenance so far, but it's not got hot July yet. We'll see. Okay, and that concludes our moss garden. Good evening.